Hi guys, I am Garvit and I hope you all are doing good. So today I want to share an experience of my life with you. So it was the time while I was pursuing my BTech. I was in the last semester of my BTech, that was 8th sem, and the placements were going on. So a lot of companies were coming to my college, but I was participating in selected companies. So during my first, I think 5 to 6 interviews, means for the companies, I got rejected. So it was a new experience to get rejected, to face rejection. It was a new experience. So in my sixth or seventh company, I got placed. I got a good job and I was very happy. But this was not the experience that I want to share with you. The part which I need to share with you, or I want to share with you, comes now. After getting that job, I need to confess to my dad that I don't want to pursue this job. I don't want to join a job from an IT background. So I thought that, this is the time I should tell him. So in the evening time, I called him and I told him that there are two news, a good news and a bad news. What do you want to hear first? So he told me, let's go with the good news. So I told him that I got placed. So he was very happy. He was congratulating me. He was, kind of like Indian parents. He was asking about that how much I am getting, and I was getting a good amount at that point of time. So then I told him that, there's a bad news also. So he asked me that, what is that bad news? So I told him that I don't want to join. I don't want to do this job. So he was very shocked, he was very angry, a mixture of all those reactions. So there was a question from him, means there was a single question from his side, and that was why. So I told him, I confessed to him that I want to pursue my MBA first, and after that I'll do the job. Not this one, means the job which I'll get from MBA. So we had a talk after convincing him for like 2 to 3 days, he was ready to, he said that you pursue your MBA, I'll back you up. And I was also all set. I was also, ready to leave this part behind and go for a new starting. So initially I started preparing on my own because I was still left with 2 to 3 months of my BTech. And at that point of time, I thought that this is a part which needs my attention, because at the ending we have to complete a major project. We have to submit different project files and all, and after that we have to give our final exams. So I thought that let's prepare for this part first, and then I'll go for CAT. But whatever time I was getting at that point of time, I was still preparing for CAT exam. So after I was done with my BTech, all the things were totally completed. I started looking for a coaching institute, but at that point of time a pandemic strikes all over the world, that is COVID-19, and the rest of the story, right? Everything was closed. There was no offline classes, there was no offline coaching institutes, nothing like that. And I'm a person who needs offline classes to prepare, to interact, or you can say, to concentrate properly. So spending 20 to 25 or maybe 30,000 on an online coaching at that point of time, where I was not able to convince myself that yes, I can do it with the online classes also, it was not looking worth. So I started preparing on my own. Initially everything was going good, means I was getting some fabulous vibes from my own self, that I am doing everything good and this time I'll be the topper. Then I started giving mocks, and then I faced a harsh reality that I am not preparing in a good way. It is not the right direction in which we have to prepare for such a big exam. Then comes the time when I had nothing with me. I had a job with me that I left behind. Now I want to pursue my passion, and for that I have nobody who can give me the right direction to go. So I got stuck in my thinking, in my overthinking, I got stuck in medicines, I got stuck in stress, I got stuck like depressed, everything. So means, but suffering from that part for like next 2 to 3 months, I was just thinking, I was not preparing for the exam. I was just kind of trying to get myself up and get on the track. But it was too late. I was too late. Now, after the exam, I knew that I haven't given that much efforts, or I'll not get that much success that I want. So I started preparing for NMAT, and at this point of time also, I was not getting that much of boost in myself. I was not feeling that energy in myself. But after giving first attempt of my NMAT, something strikes me. I don't know what. I just got a voice in my head that you need to get up. Nothing other than that. Because when you are in that state, you start listening different kind of voices in your head. Your overthinkings, with the situations which you are creating on your own. But after that, after suffering for like 4 to 5 months, I got a voice in my head that you need to get up now. And then means I don't know what happened to me after that, but from since that time till now, and I am sure that till the end of my life, I am a person who will not fall down. Why? Means situations can be different. Means there might be some situations where I have to face rejections. There might be some situations where I have to face the things that I can do, and other than that, all the things. But inside me, I'll never fall down. Why? Because now I have that confidence in me. So the thing that I learned with all this story was that the only person who is stopping you to achieve something is you. There is no one in your way. There is no one who can stop you. There is no one who can block you. The only person who can stop you, who can become a hindrance in your way is you. And you just need to be confident. You just need to avoid that. Because a hindrance from your own self will destroy everything. And a confidence, a booster, even a single line of confidence from your mind will, stabilize everything. So that was the experience which I need to share with you. Means maybe a lot of you will be thinking after listening the story that it is a common situation, most of the students faces this. But thing is that it is easy to say that it is a common situation. But when you are in that situation, then you will feel that what happened. But it is not, I am not, kind of, what you can say, scaring you. I just wanted to say that be confident. And your confidence is a thing which will help you achieving everything you want. And as I said that there is no one who can stop you except you. So never, never let yourself become a hindrance in your work. Just concentrate, be confident, and achieve whatever you want. So now I'll be joining my college in the coming August. So I completed everything through NMAT. I got a good college, and I'll be joining the college in the coming August. And so this was the experience I need to share with you. So thank you all, and thank you PR Power Club for giving me this opportunity to share my experience with you. And take care, guys.